Hey, my friend, today I want to share with you 5 questions you need to ask yourself before you get into your next relationship. Especially if you're someone who is repeating patterns in relationships, or you find that you feel anxious or abandoned or not chosen in a relationship, or you settle for less than what you deserve, or you look for love to fill a void deep within. If you said yes to any of this, stay tuned. These 5 questions are going to change your life. Hi there, I'm Michelle. I am the author of the book You Are Enough, a transformational journey into finding your inner happiness and peace, and the founder of Reviving Minds. And this channel is all about teaching you how to thrive in this world rather than just survive. So let's dive right in. Question number 1. If you have your journals, bring them out. Let's do this together, okay? The first question you need to ask yourself is, do I even want this relationship? Am I wanting a relationship because I'm looking for partnership, or because I'm looking for validation? Okay, something to really consider. Do you want to be in a relationship because your friends are getting married or they have partners? Or do you want to be in a relationship because your parents are pushing you, or you're feeling somehow if you're not in a relationship, it looks bad on you, it's somehow you being left behind, or it's looking as though you're not good enough to be in a relationship, or lovable enough, or valuable enough? So is there that reason that you want to be in a relationship? Or do you genuinely want to be in a relationship? You are ready, you're ready for partnership, you are ready for what partnership actually entails. So ask yourself honestly, do I want companionship, or do I want validation? Am I seeking love, or am I trying to prove something? Okay, so just sit with these 2 questions. I know this was question number 1, but it seems like question number 1 has 2 extra questions in there. But really think about it. Why do you want to be in a relationship? Are you feeling ready to be in a relationship, or you just feel like, oh, this is something everyone's doing and I need to do it? Right? Because the reason is, if you're doing it for other people and you're getting into a relationship because of the pressure, because of feeling forced to get into a relationship, you're actually going to be abandoning yourself, and you're not doing your future partner a favor at all. The relationship is not going to last because you got into it for the wrong reasons. The second question you need to ask yourself is, do I feel comfortable being by myself? That's right. Don't get into a relationship if the only reason you're getting into that relationship is because you're like, I hate being myself. I hate being by myself. It's so lonely. I need someone to complete me. I feel so incomplete. If this is all the thoughts that come to your mind, then listen, really listen. You need to first come to a place of wholeness where you can enjoy your own company, where you don't need someone else to make you feel whole, but you feel whole within, you feel enough from within, you feel valuable from within, and then someone else comes into your life to enhance it. Whereas if you don't feel complete in your own company, or if you feel like, you know what, I hate being by myself, I hate this feeling, I wish there was somebody to fill this void inside of me. Listen, somebody else is not there to fill your void. That's your job. And what someone else can do is be cherry on top of the amazing life you already create for yourself. There are 3 things you need to know if being by yourself and not being in a relationship feels very unbearable to you. Number 1 is you're using relationships to self-regulate. Number 2 is you are outsourcing your sense of worth. And number 3, you're looking for someone to complete you. And let me tell you, you need to find your wholeness. That's what I talk about in this entire book, is about that. Finding yourself, your wholeness. When you come from a place of wholeness, I say this with so much compassion, no one, and I mean no one, is meant to complete you. That is your job, and your job alone. See, when you feel whole by yourself, you're not going to cling to a relationship. You're actually going to choose, and you get to choose the right relationship for you, not just settle with anybody. Love is beautiful, but self-love is foundational. When you choose yourself first, you stop chasing, you stop settling, you stop repeating the same story. You don't look for someone to come rescue you, to come save you. You start to look for someone to walk beside you, to create something more fulfilling. Third question you get to ask yourself is, whose love am I really seeking? Now, if you grew up in an environment where one of your father or your mother was inconsistent, they made you feel unsafe, their love was conditional, they abandoned you, any of these things, chances are you're going to attract, or you're going to be attracted to someone with who you can play this old relationship pattern. And you might, at first, when you meet them, you might feel, oh, it feels so comfortable. They're like home to me. When in reality, that comfort is actually not safety at all. It's just your nervous system thinking that is comfortable because it's something the nervous system knows. So the nervous system goes, oh, I love this because this is what we are familiar with. But the reality is familiarity is not healthy. It is not the right relationship for you, because if half of the time, majority of my clients are not even aware of this childhood wound that they're playing with their partners. And especially if you have a deep sense of unworthiness, if you had a parent that abandoned you, a parent that made you feel unworthy when you were little, where if their love was conditional, you are going to self-sabotage deep down inside of you. You don't love yourself because you think, how can my mom and dad not love me? If they can't love me, why would another person love me? Right? There are deeper wounds, and it's so powerful. Awareness is great, but if you can transform, you can heal yourself from all this baggage, your childhood baggage, you're going to then be able to see red flags very easily and pick the partner who is in alignment with who you are, the healed version of you. And now we come to question number 4. Question number 4, I hope you have your journal. Question number 4 is, do I know what my needs are? And do I know what my boundaries are? This is why it's so important that you do make time to sit by yourself, journal, and really get to know you. In my book, You Are Enough, it's almost like a workbook as well. Oops. It's like a workbook as well. So there is a chapter where I take you through questions that you get to complete. And one of the questions are, what are your boundaries? Let me read the other ones too. How do you convey your boundaries to others? And what do you do if someone fails to respect them? What makes you truly fulfilled and at peace? And there's more questions. I will read all of them. But one of the things I really wanted to emphasize today is, it is so important you know what your boundaries are. It is so important you understand what you need out of a relationship and know whatever you need is okay, because there is someone out there for you that will fulfill exactly what you need in a relationship, that loves you so much to respect your boundaries. Now, if someone doesn't do that, then you know that's not the right person for you. The boundaries are going to teach others how to treat you. Now, it's one of the mistakes I did 20 years ago when I got into my relationship and got married. I didn't know what my boundaries were, but I knew, hey, if someone does this, my soul, it's not in alignment. Something feels wrong. I'm feeling violated, right? So that's how I figured out, okay, this is my boundary. This is my boundary. And it took me years to understand, okay, I'm feeling violated. I'm feeling so much discomfort. I'm feeling the anger because my boundaries are being violated. And at the same time, I saw myself shrinking. I went for someone who was easygoing, joyful, but in the years of that marriage, I started to notice more anxiety, more anxious thought, more insecurity developing in me. A woman who was once confident, maybe did not connect with my self-worth and did not have the worth, but at least I had some level of respect, self-respect, and confidence. All of that I noticed in my toxic marriage was getting destroyed. And then it took the birth of my son and me wanting to be an amazing mom for him that led me on a journey where I got to climb out of that hole I got myself in and be where I am today. And I'm so passionate about this work and so passionate of empowering other women who are still, in this space of looking for their worth in other people. And that is what this whole book is about too. And so yeah, I got sidetracked, and that was question number 4. Now let's go to question number 5, my friends. Question number 5, are you willing to do the work? For me, it took the birth of my child, like I said. I hope for you, it doesn't take the birth of your child and doesn't go that far. I hope you do the work before you get into a relationship. It was something I wish someone had told me, that, hey, there is no rush in getting married. There's no rush in going into a relationship or getting into a relationship. Time's not ticking away. Clock's not ticking away. You're okay. Work on you. Work on your healing. Really work on finding your wholeness and stepping into your worth. And know that you're enough, you're valuable, and you're worthy of an amazing relationship. Listen to this video 20 years ago, I would not have gotten into my toxic marriage at all. Young women in their 20s and 30s don't have this knowledge. And I'm really hoping this video reaches a lot of women in their 20s and 30s and they go through this work before they get into a relationship. The reality is, love does not heal wounds. A relationship actually brings out old emotional baggage. It brings out your baggage. It brings out those wounds, right? It is a place, when you allow it to be, it can be healing. It can be healing if you're with that right partner. But if you have chosen a partner based on that previous wound of yours, you're probably in the wrong relationship. Relationship activates all those fears and baggage lying within you. It activates your fear of rejection. It activates abandonment wound. It activates your need for approval from other people. So it is a place where all this darkness comes out to light. And it is great to be able to heal if both people are in alignment with the healing. But if that relationship is destroying you, then you're not in alignment with the right person to heal. And the reality is, if you haven't done the inner work, you're going to just blame the relationship for the relationship breaking down and start chasing a new partner. And then you might find yourself doing the same cycle with this new partner, and then again blame that partner and go to the next partner until you keep repeating these patterns, till one day you go, hey, what's going on? Maybe it wasn't them, it was me. Now, before you do that, before you cause a lot of heartbreak and experience a lot of heartbreak, you do want to set aside time to heal. Work actually has 3 components. Component number 1 is you want to stop repeating those patterns. And the only way you can stop repeating the patterns is to actually become aware of the patterns and rewire the emotional responses. And that is your nervous system work, right? When you're learning the breath work and learning how to breathe. And in this book, I go through mindfulness. And the second thing you need to do is the subconscious reprogramming work. Beliefs. We want to access your subconscious mind and see where this all started. So your abandonment, your fear of rejection, it's all coming from your past. You get to work with that inner child. You get to release that inner child. You get to reprogram the subconscious mind. Now, the third thing you get to do is embody. Get to embody, step into your wholeness, step into your healing. Know that you are loved. You don't need someone else to prove that you are lovable. Know that you don't need anyone else to prove to you that you are enough. You don't need to be in a relationship to feel enough. A relationship should be a choice, not something that you're getting into to be validated, to be approved by society, by others. So that is a journey. This is the 5 questions you get to answer. And if you're looking for more support and going deeper into the work of self-love, grab a copy of the book, You Are Enough, Transformation Journey into Finding Your Inner Happiness and Peace. You can find this book on Amazon, Goodreads, Chapters, or you can comment below. I can send you the link. If you're looking to go deeper and learn more about the quantum inner transformation technique, just send us an email, info@rewiringminds.com, or you get to go on our website, www.rewiringminds.com, and fill out a form, and we will give you a call. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.